first of all, number one, do you absolutely have to sell this home?
Yeah, I mean, we do, but, you know, it depends on the price, obviously.
Okay. Now, will you price your home to sell, or do you want it to sit on the market for a long period of time?
Oh, we definitely need to sell it.
Definitely need to sell it? All right. Do you want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, we'll see. I mean, if everything makes sense.
Okay.
I think we did have another agent in mind that we wanted to interview as well, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, then, at the end of our presentation on today, one of three things will happen. Number one, you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me. Or number two, you'll decide not to list your home with me. Or number three, I'll decide not to take your listing. Can I show you what I mean? If we cannot agree on price and terms that will cause your home to sell, the last thing that I want to do is just simply take your listing, have it sit on the market for a long period of time. I just don't think that would be the right thing to do. Fair enough?
Sure, makes sense.
Good. Let's quickly go over the questions that I asked you on the phone when I called you the other day. Let's see, you're moving to LA, is that right?
Yes, that's the plan.
And I think you're moving because of job transfers? Someone's having a job transfer?
Yeah, I stay home.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you had to be there by September the 1st, I think. Is that the right date? September 1st, okay. And you wanted to list your home for $500,000?
Yes, no less.
Okay, no less, all right. And I think you owed about $100,000?
Give or take, yeah. I think it was right about that.
Yeah.
No, you weren't planning on selling yourself, were you?
I wanted to, but
No, it just seems like too much of a hassle. We really need a professional.
Okay, now, you did want your money out. In other words, you want your money out so you can put it on your next home, is that correct?
yeah.
Okay, great. Now, there's only two main issues we're gonna have to determine on today, and that's your motivation to sell this home and the price we'll set on the home. All right, I've prepared for you what we call comparative market analysis. Now, there's two parts to this research. Part one we call fantasy land. Part two we call reality. Fantasy land is what some homeowners list their homes for. Reality is what real estate agents list, and more importantly, sell homes for. We're gonna have to decide today where we're gonna spend our time. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, good. The purpose of a comparative market analysis is to determine the price in the eyes of a buyer that they, how they look at your home. All right?
Okay.
Do you know how buyers determine value on a home?
Don't they like compare with other houses?
Yeah, they take the price based upon the features and benefits of your home and compare them to the features and benefits of similar homes that have recently been sold or are currently on the market.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Now, for example, if you're going to buy a car, and one dealership had a car on sale for say $50,000, another dealership had that same car for sale for $50,000, but it included fancy wheels, upgraded audio system, which would be the better value.
I want the features.
Yeah, upgrades.
All right. Now, what if the first car dealer took the car that did not include fancy wheels and upgraded audio system, put it on sale for $45,000? What would be the best value then?
The lesser price one.
The lesser price one?
Yeah.
Why?
It's cheaper.
Cheaper, and you could do whatever you wanted with the leftover money that you saved.
Okay, right. So you see, if you want to increase value, A, you've got to lower the price, or B, you've got to add more features and benefits for the same price. Does that make sense?
So you're saying if we want to get more money, we got to do a bunch of work to our house?
Well, no. Now, you weren't planning on adding any more features and benefits to your home, were you?
Well, no, I don't think there's anything else we can do.
Yeah.
So
We've done it all.
So then price is the only issue?
I guess so, if that's what you're saying.
Can I show you what I mean?
Please.
Let's take a look at this home. This home is just like yours. How many bedrooms?
4,
How many baths?
3.5.
How many square feet?
Is that 2040? Ours is 2055.
2055?
So it's bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, all right. But it's similar. How much are they asking for this house?
Exactly what we want, 500.
500. Look how long it's been on the market, a couple hundred days.
There's gotta be something wrong with it.
Well, you said you needed to be in LA by September 1st, right?
Right.
So what price do you think we ought to place on your home to get a buyer to consider buying your home based upon the competition?
Well, I mean, based on that, you know, ours is a little bit bigger, and I mean, did you go in this one? There's gotta be something wrong. I would
Well,
sit for 200 days.
I'm gonna recommend a price of $450,000. Will you list your home with me for that price
No,
tonight?
that's way too low. Our house is
Yeah.
a lot more beautiful.
Well, how much do you absolutely have to have for this?
Well, I think we were shooting for the 500 mark. to
Yeah,
give us enough.
500 definitely.
500?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Mhm.
Let me ask you a question based upon that. Give me a couple questions.
Sure.
Why do you think your home is worth $50,000 more than your neighbors?
Well, you know, what we've done, you saw the kitchen, I mean, imported from Italy.
It's nice.
I mean, we've done it all. I don't think, we don't have a pool, but nobody wants a pool nowadays anyways. Too much money and time to maintain it, so that would be even more value for our home, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you know what? In today's market, what you've simply done is brought your home up to selling standards. Listen, all homes need carpet, paint, roof. Is that right?
Yeah, but we did, bamboo flooring, it's not carpet.
Mhm.
Well, what if a buyer bought your home, and the moment they bought your home, even before they bought it, they determined, I'm gonna get rid of this flooring and put something else in that I want. How much is it worth to them then?
Yeah.
Well, why would they even want to change it? I mean, look at it.
Well,
There's nothing like it.
But they have their own preferences, so what if they wanted to do it? What would it be worth to them then?
I guess nothing.
All right, well, based upon, let me ask you a question. Did you add that to your home for your own enjoyment or for the next buyer?
For our enjoyment.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and based upon what we know, I'm gonna recommend a price of $450,000. Let me ask you a question before we go any further. If you were gonna buy a home,
Mhm.
and two similar homes were on the market, one for $450,000, one for $500,000, which would you buy?
They were similar?
They were similar.
Same size?
Same size, everything.
Well, that's a no-brainer,
Yeah,
450.
450 one.
Right, wouldn't you wanna take that extra $50,000 and do what you wanted to do to your home?
I see where you're getting here.
Don't-
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think that other buyers feel the same way that you do?
Yeah, but they haven't seen it. Once they see it, then they'll understand that why it's worth 500,000.
Yeah, but based upon what we know, I'm gonna recommend a price of $450,000. Do you want to list your home with me for that price today?
No, I don't feel comfortable with that.
I mean, what he's saying it makes sense, but, so are you saying at 450 we have a better, maybe we might get more than 450, or is that like, they're gonna offer lower and then we
Well,
have to work up to that price?
Here's what's gonna happen. A lot of times people want to list their home high and then, negotiate. But here's the problem with listing a home too high. You may not have anybody to negotiate with. Most buyers won't even look at your home if it's overpriced. Would you rather have negotiations, maybe negotiating up, or not have an opportunity to negotiate at all?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
We
we
wanna
need
negotiate
negotiation.
something.
Wouldn't you rather have a bidding war?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, then all we have to do is sign the contract, and let me help you get what you want at the time that you want. Won't that be great?
So
Well,
what you're saying is that we're gonna get 450 and not 500?
We're going to list it for $450. Maybe we can get a bidding war. Maybe someone will come in and offer a little bit higher based upon the fact they like this bamboo flooring.
mhm. Well, 450, I think that'll still put enough in our pocket, I hope, but now that we're dropping the price, if we agree to drop it that much, what's your commission rate?
6%.
6%, wow, that's like, isn't that kind of I see all these 4%ers and 2% signs.
Yeah, I saw a sign on the freeway that said no commission.
No commissions?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know why it makes me nervous, first of all?
Tell me, please.
If an agent won't stand up to you for their worth, how strong are they gonna be in getting the price that you're asking for your home? I have that courage. You think I can sell your home?
You can, I feel pretty good about you, but I think what it comes down to is the numbers, you know?
Right. We're already dropping it down.
We were expecting 500,000, that's
Mhm.
50,000 less, plus 6% commission on 500,000, what is that? I mean, I'm not great at math, but it's high.
All right, something you need to understand about commission, we use commission to get your home sold. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if there's a buyer side, there's a seller side. If we were to lower commission too far for the buyer, and a buyer's agent is out and has their client in the car, and one home is offering, say, 3% commission, and one is offering 2.5% commission, where's he gonna take his buyer?
Probably to 3%.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, you know, hey, most agents, you know, they just sell a few houses a year, they have to live too. They're going to.
So that might be the only sell they make, you're saying?
It might be.
And they'd rather get 3%
Well,
versus
yeah.
2.5%?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Money talks.
You've sold more than just one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, and you have a timeline, and we need to get your home sold. So, let's do the right thing, and let's sign this contract today, and let me help you get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great for you?
I don't
Well,
know, 6%?
Yeah, I mean, the other agent said 4, maybe even
Yeah.
3.5, and they would offer out, you know, the 2.5 to 3% to the selling agent.
If we went 5%, we're at the, basically 2.5% commission on the buyer's side. Would you feel comfortable with that? I mean, offering 3% makes it more attractive.
What do you think?
I think we should compare, you know, talk to maybe someone else. 6% is really high, and like you said, 450.
If we make it 5% today, you want to sign.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a little more appealing, but, I think we might have to think about it, you think?
yeah.
All right, good. 3 heads are better than 2. What do you guys think about?
The floor, and how it's so valuable, and it just makes the whole house, you know, extra special. So that's why I don't understand why we can't raise the price to 500.
Here's what you want to do. You want to get buyers into your home. You want somebody to make an offer. You want a second person to make an offer. And now you're in a bidding war. You want a third person to make an offer. We can inch that price up a little bit, but you want a bidding war as opposed to no one coming to see your home because it's overpriced.
Right.
That's how houses stay on the market a long time. Let me tell you something. After it stays on the market for 2 or 3 weeks and you haven't sold it, you're going to bring it down anyway. And now, because it's been on the market so long, people are going to say something's wrong with that house.
Kind of like that
Yeah,
other one,
that's why.
200 days.
Yeah, yeah.
There's gotta be something wrong with that house.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some problems. You'll create some problems. It's better to sell it fast than to extend it out.
So is that, okay, well, that kinda makes sense.
Yeah,
We'll
I mean,
end
we
up
do
probably
wanna move
getting
by
more than
September.
450.
Well, I think you're gonna like that floor. I think you're gonna find several people who's gonna like that floor, and we'll hope for a bidding war.
We'll hope for it.
We'll hope for it. Well, you know, we'll hope for it. We'll bring buyers by and we'll show them that wonderful floor.
Okay. I mean, I think it sounds okay. I mean, I'm very into marketing and all that kind of jazz, and I see all these new things going on out there, you know, social media and all that. What exactly are you gonna do? I mean, if we give you this at 450, you know, 5%, what are you gonna do for us that separates you from everyone else?
Well, there's two kinds of agents out there. There's active and passive.
Okay.
I'm the active agent, meaning that when you list your home with me today, I'm gonna actively pursue selling your home. All right? And we're gonna bring as many buyers as we can to see your home.
How?
Well, we'll, not only will I work hard, but we will also present it to all of the other active agents in the area.
So what does a passive agent do?
A passive agent just kind of kicks back and waits.
We worked with that kind of agent last time.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Should we just go for
That
it?
sounds good, yeah, and we do need to move by September.
Yeah.
I
I think
think
you'll
we're
be,
wasting time just thinking about it, huh?
Yeah.
I think you will be real happy. Let's do the right thing. Let's sign this contract today and let's get started.
Okay. What do you think?
Alright.
And this is a 90-day contract, right?
Actually, no, 6 months.
6 months?
Oh, but then.
We don't have 6 months.
Yeah,
Because they're
how
by
am I
September.
supposed to?
I know, but that's company policy.
Okay.
We-
It's a policy.
We're going to, naturally, we're probably going to sell this house very quickly. It's very nice.
Yeah,
But policy is policy.
that makes sense. Do you have anything saying, I mean, if we're not happy, we can get out of it?
If you're not happy, you could fire me.
No questions asked, no
Yeah.
commission paid?
Right.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that
All
sounds
right.
good to me.
Let's do it.
All right. Very good.